Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ismail Dani. My student ID is 2040012501. So, in the traditional approach to syntax, a sentence is recognized as a product of language, which is formed as the result of the relationship between words and phrases. In this term, most American public schools use the Reed-Kellogg sentence to analyze the construction of sentence until 1950s. In this tool, we highlight the relation between words and phrases in terms of a subject and predicate. The subject refers to a noun, noun phrases are also pronoun, while the predicates sit to show the action of the subject or to define something. For example, the sentence, "The black rabbit eats a carrot." The main component is the subject, rabbit. The predicate is eats, and the subject, which is a noun type, is carrot. This type is the very first theory the linguistics use to find the other, better approach to analyze the sentence structure in English. This approach confirms that a sentence is actually a combination between a sequence of word classes and groups. The sequence of the word classes and group is also known as a sentence pattern. The sentence pattern classifies a sentence into elements, either the element of class 1 words or these words have the properties of nouns, the element of class 2 words, they share the properties of verbs, and the element of group words, the words have the properties of modifiers. For example, the sentence "The boy kicked a ball." The word "the" is group A, the word "boy" is class 1, the word "kick" is class 2, the word "a" is group A, and the word "ball" is class 1. However, Crane, Yeager, and Whitman state that the concept of sentence pattern, as most linguists, is regarded as an exhausting core of great merit in understanding structure within sentence. This approach was firstly introduced by Noam Chomsky. Chomsky believed that speakers of a certain languages are able to produce and perceive sentence in communication because they have linguistic competence and linguistic performance. Linguistic competence refers to the speaker's knowledge of the rules of their language, which consists of the phonological rules, or the system of sound, syntactical rules, vocabulary and grammar, and semantical rules. On the other hand, linguistic performance refers to the act of using the linguistic knowledge in communication. The linguistic of Tichy assert that a sentence consists of two syntactic components, either the base component and the transformational component. The base component refers to two things, namely a set of rules or phrase structure rules that give constant structure to sentence, and lexicon, a list of words used to indicate a particular structure. The outcome of the base component is the deep structure, or the basis for meaning of a sentence. The deep structure becomes the basis for activating the transformational component. The transformational component refers to a set of rules that turn the deep structure into the surface structure. The surface structure fits into the phonological rules. For example, the sentence "The boy kicked the ball." For this single deep structure, we can derive a passive form. The ball was kicked by the boy. An interrogative, "Did the boy kick the ball?" And a negative, "The boy did not kick the ball." As Peggy beginners, it might be simpler to learn the traditional approach because the radical theory is simple yet still understandable. But in order to get comprehensive understanding, the transformative generative approach will be the best choice because it has gone through reverse from all the previous approaches. Besides, in the Book of Linguistic Basic Theory and Rules in English Language Teaching is writing that the transformative generative approach that is certainly used more by linguistics to explain sentence and the information process or grammar of a particular language. It means if most of the linguistics use this approach, there must be something really strong about this approach, and there must be a lot of consideration to finally find a right method in the area of analyze the sentence structure. And as said earlier, the transformative generative is labeled as contemporary approach by experts, is even Baker and Bieswanger. For starters, sentence is combination of words which are governed by sub or grammar, and structure is the arrangement of elements such as words or phrases. And also, good structure has two characteristics that are comprehensible and acceptable. So, a sentence structure refers to the way words, phrases, and clauses are arranged to form a complete, meaningful, and acceptable sentence. The grammatical relationship between elements like the subject, predicate, and object. If you then analyze the sentence structure according to the theory of transformative grammar, it means we are going to break down the sentence into their basic structure. Is it indeed useful to analyze sentence structure in this theory because it reveals both the underlying meaning or the deep structure and the final form or the surface structure of a sentence. Moreover, it explains transformations such as converting an active sentence into a passive one. This approach is really powerful because it not only analyzes how sentences are constructed but also explains the relationship between form and meaning by linking the deep structure to the surface structure, which also influence how the meaning is interpreted or emphasized. Okay, that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.